Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to give you an update that I received a phone call from the Workers' Comp Board. Excuse my appearance. I've been working online and doing stuff, cleaning stuff, so I wanted to go live to share with you that I just got off the phone with Workers' Comp Board. The Department of Labor are hiring people to reach out to contact people via phone call. Anyone who filled out an unemployment insurance form, which I did on March 16th. Yes. 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 She was hired to expedite unemployment insurance forms that were filed. If you have a basic W-2, she would have put my claim through. She did tell me this is her first day. She's learning as she's going. She obviously has experience in her industry. She didn't even have to tell me that because she just gave me a sense of she knows what she's doing. After the first time she called me back. She was like, okay, that's when she told me I was hired to help expedite basic claims. I was like, oh, okay, I understand, ma'am. We went through, this is something good to tell you. She gave me half my information, and then she requested, she would tell me half and say, what's the rest? Because you have to be careful with scams. That's the first thing. The moment I saw no number showing, I went, I'm going to answer it because I'm afraid to miss the phone call. The second time she called, I had no second, thoughts thinking that I was being scammed. She knew answers to questions that a scammer would not know, I would assume. So then she told me she's very new and she was hired by the Department of Labor. She goes, she said she couldn't follow through originally with what I told her. So I hung up. I said, thank you. She said, expect a phone call from the Department of Labor. Then she called me back. This is very important, guys. You're going to find this very interesting. We are guinea pigs. We are helping the Department of Labor understand what kind of new jobs are out there. We are a part of history. So she calls back, and I went, oh, hello, Annette. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. I did my taxes last week. I believe you did. I was like, oh, this woman. No, I had everything. I told her I have all my 1099 forms right in front of me. She was great. She goes, let's continue. I was told to continue with you. Okay. So she goes, on the week of March 16th to the 22nd, how many days did you work? So I tell her, I put down 7 days. She was like, what? I was like, well, I don't work 8-10 hours a day. I told her my situation. I said, and she even said it, this is a new industry. I don't want to interfere with you not receiving the benefits. I'm going to tell the Department of Labor that they have to call you because they are more experienced with what's going on out there. I have no reason to lie. They could see that week I earned, I pulled it up and she waited. Oh, I should have had it open. Hold on one moment. I'll take my time here. Oh, where'd it go? $342.97 with Uber Eats. And I earned, I think I hit a couple of hundred. I earned a couple of hundred with Grubhub. But you have to understand, guys, we have to pay taxes on that. So we're not really earning that much money. And the Department of Labor needs to learn that with these gig economies, we're paying our own way. I told her, I filled out the PUA form, the second phone call, and I said, I uploaded 10 files, my 1099s, to show the Department of Labor of exactly what I earned this past year, you know, in the year. And she was like, I'm going to tell the Department of Labor that they need to call you. Because she didn't want me to lose out on this opportunity, which I rightfully qualify for. We had a little bit of conversation in between about what's going on out in the economy, the area that I live. She was very well aware. So we're the guinea pigs. Us gig workers, Uber Eats and Grubhub. I spoke specifically about that on the phone with her. I told her I did Postmates and I do a little Google, and I had a little DoorDash the beginning of the year, but I uploaded all my 1099s to the PUA forms. And that's when she said, I'm going to have the Department of Labor call you. Because now, they need to know, you can work 7 days a week, 4 hours a day. It's about the freedom. You can work five days a week, 12-hour days. But then you got to pay taxes on that. So we're not really earning the money that we claim that we earned. They need to know this. This is going to take a long time to figure out. But the point is, the Department of Labor has hired Workers' Compensation Board workers to help them reach out to the people who applied for the unemployment insurance so they can figure out, should we put this independent contractor? And she knew exactly what I was talking about. This woman was educated. She knew. She said, I'm going to have them call you. I don't want to mess up your application. This is a different scenario. There are many people, and this is exactly what she said. There are many people out there in your situation. Thank you for your time, Michelle. And she goes, I'm assuming within 72 hours, the Department of Labor will be contacting you. That's what happened, guys. So what I'm going to do right now, after that phone call, I'm going to write down every day that I worked since March 16th. I put it down that that's when everything went screwy. And since then, every week, when I go out there and work the hours I usually work, I'm receiving less and less offers. One day I got excited. That one Friday, remember? If you watch my videos, I thought I was going to be making bank. I thought I was going to go out there, work 6 hours and make bank. That's not what's happening out there. It depends on the market that you live in, the market that you work in. I live in New York. I'm 45 minutes from New York City. It has the epidemic, what's going on, has affected the suburbs. Half the places that were open 2 weeks ago, small mom and pop shops, are not open. Taco Bell's open, Mickey D's is open, BK's, Wendy's, TGI Fridays, Moe's. Well, what about all those other people in between? Half of them are not even opening their doors. So that limits us. That restricts us from earning real good money out there. I'm afraid to leave my home because I don't want to miss that phone call. I want to get it over with so I could take a deep breath and get back to what I was doing. I chose to stay home today for many reasons. It's really bad weather here. The winds are like 50, 60 miles an hour. It's on and off rain. And I said, well, do what I got to do online and be home for that phone call. So they're working on it. They're on their way. They're figuring it out. And us, the guinea pigs out there doing these apps, are helping them understand the new world, the new opportunities, the new kind of employment that's available to us. We're making people a lot of money. Billions of dollars these companies make. They claim they make no money, but we're the little man that we're the ones who are getting hurt out there. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to write down every day I earn money, every day that I work, so I don't have to go, hold on a moment, let me pull up my pay stub. I said, I have a pay stub, but it's online. I receive 1099 forms. I hope you found this interesting. I hope this helped you. I wanted to share with you what just happened to me. Thank you for understanding about my appearance. I just put on a little makeup just to do this video because I want you to know, as it's unfolding. History's in the making, and we are a part of it. I'll see you in the next video clip. I'll let you know when the Department of Labor calls me. I'll see you later. Bye.